Hey, this is Dave Blair coming at you from DaveBlairMusic.com, and here's my messy desk, as always. Well, sometimes I clean it. You know, if I have a client come down to record, I make it look all pretty. So, today I want to talk a little more about video. As a musician, you should still know the basics about video. So what I want to talk about today is just syncing audio and video. Why do you sync audio and video, you say? My camera, in this case, you know, what I use is a DSLR Canon 7D. You say, hey, it has a microphone in it. Well, guess what? No self-respecting audio person would use the audio on a camera because it always sucks. Even if it's a $5,000 camera, the audio sucks. Even if you get an external microphone, it might be fine for like an interview or something, but for music or something good, usually you're gonna have an external audio. Now, in some cases, you'll just use one of them little handheld $200 or $300 jobbies that'll record the audio, and then you'll sync it up later. Or maybe you'll do an actual professional recording, like in this particular video I'm editing. Yeah, that's me. I did the video with the video recorder, and then the audio is actually, since I'm in the studio, I have the convenience of being able to run through a really good quality audio chain, Pacifica preamp, and cool stuff with a good, and there's where I recorded SM7 mic, and then a Sennheiser E906 on the guitar that's being played in the video. So how do we do this? Well, I have other videos on a little bit how to bring the files in and convert them. So basically here is what you see. It's not as confusing as you'd think. Here's your video file when you bring into Final Cut Pro. Here's the audio from the camera, left and right. I also then brought in the audio that I recorded. I mixed it first because we had the guitar track and a vocal, and a speaking track, and I, made sure the levels were good and blah blah blah. So I brought the audio in, and what you would normally do is that when you start, you'd probably do something. If you notice people in the movies, they usually click that little slate action, and they click it, and it says, take number or whatever. Well, they do that for a reason. It's not just to look, whatever, all Hollywood. They do that because that you could sync up the video and the audio, because when that slate claps together, it creates a sound. So you could sync your audio file later with the video and sync the sound of the clink to that. Well, I don't have a slate, but what I'll usually do is I'll go, doop. And if you notice, the audio and the video were slightly off. You heard click, click. And one way to do it is just kind of slightly move it a little bit to the left, a little to the right, till it syncs up. Another thing is, in Final Cut, you could click this button here, if I could get it, and then show audio waveforms. And notice that I have the audio waveform on here, and you could just also visually kind of sync them up until things are here. There's my clap right there. So if you see, it's pretty close. I might want to magnify that a little bit and get it right on the money, so that my lips don't look funny when I'm trying to move it. And it's pretty much there. It's pretty much on the money there. So then and if you play them both together, it'll sound a little funny because you're getting audio source from two different places, but you'll know if it's pretty much together. So you can hear me talking and playing. And then what I would do is I would shut off or mute the audio from the camera, and then just use the quality audio that I get from the video. I mean, from my recording. And now I got high quality video and the high quality audio, and the only reason I even have the audio from the camera here is so that I could kind of sync it up with the audio that was done from a better quality recorder. So there you go. Easy. And makes a huge difference. If you're using the audio from your camera for anything more than like a hobby thing, you really need to step it up a notch and do the audio with some kind of separate device that's gonna just make it high, more quality. Later.